Here we go, getting ready to tip off for action. This is the King Invitational. We have Central Point Post Grad versus SPIRE Post Grad. On the line, I'm Andre Allen here with SUV TV on our broadcast. Great ball movement by Central Point Post Grad. Ray Daniels looks at it, doesn't take it. Now we have a 3-point field goal, and we're going to get a foul call. That's going to be a push. It's going to be Aaron Lewis that gets called for the push there, and SPIRE will take the basketball out of bounds. SPIRE brings it across. They'll get a screen action and a 3-point field goal, and that will be good. That field goal, Shaman Scott for 3. Quick trigger, no. Central Point, a run out by SPIRE. Finish on the other side of the basket. Some contact, but no call. Attacking. There is mentioned Ray Daniels as he gets his first field goal of the game. 3-2 is our early score. High ball screen there. Play with it a little too much. Central Point on the run out. And they'll get a layup there. That layup by Carrington Campbell. Central Point will continue to pressure as SPIRE pulls it back out, and they'll try to run some offense. Having some issues with the shot clock here, so no shot clock early on, but it looks like they're trying to get one set up here for this game. Central Point on the run, gets contact, and we'll have a foul call. That foul call will go on number 14 for SPIRE. Number 14, Alan Udemadu. Alan Udemadu, a 6'9" wing for SPIRE, picks up a foul. And it's number 12, Taurus Watson, will try to get his second free throw to go, and he does. Five 4 is our game. Central Point in the lead. Perry Robinson gets fouled, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2. Robinson at the line, gets that one to go. .651 left early on in our action. Up and down basketball game. 11-6. Central Point Post Grad will find themselves ahead. Central Point wearing the gray uniforms. Yellow trim. Dark blue numbers. SPIRE University, black uniforms. Red numbers, white trim. Savansky not a guard that you can push up on. Real slick with the handle. Gets it to Scott, and Scott gets the 2. We'll see some zone here. 2-3 zone by SPIRE. 3-point field goal. No good, but there's a tussle for the rebound, and it's SPIRE basketball. Timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout by Central Point. Over 1-point basketball game. Little contact there on the trap. And Central Point will get called for a foul. That foul will go against number 9, Tyree Evans. Stavosky handles for SPIRE. Slick handle, good shooting, has 2 threes already. It's a left-hand hook pass on the kick out there for a mid-range jump shot, and that is no good. Robinson, 1 dribble pull-up. No good for Robinson. Stavansky for 3. Got it again. That is 3 3-point field goals early in the first quarter for Stavansky. And if I am Brad Trainer for Central Point, I'm telling my Central Point Knights that we've got to stay attached to Stavansky. Stavosky, sorry. No N in the name. Wherever he goes, we've got to send 1, maybe 2. Taj Stavosky has been lighting it up for SPIRE Institute so far. 19-15 is our score. Central Point inbounds. Wild shot at the rim. Can't get that one to go. Ball will go out of bounds, but it'll stay Central Point basketball. Inbound, good ball movement there. Watson to the rim, and that's no good. You'll see some full court pressure continued by Central Point. As Scott has it, Stavosky open again. Floater. No good. Offensive rebound, but that is blocked and then tipped out of bounds. It will be Central Point basketball. 2 minutes, 58 seconds remaining. Central Point will walk it up the floor. SPIRE still showing 2-3 zone. They'll extend it a little bit, try to match up a little bit, but still 2-3 zone. And they get their hand on the basketball. We got a tip. Central Point recovers, directing traffic, and they'll try to deal with this zone from SPIRE. There it is, wide open 3. Can't get it to go. SPIRE rebounds, outlet, and they're running. The Hess got ahead, can't get it there. It goes into Chan, no good, and we've got a foul call. That foul is on number 15, Marcus Johnson for SPIRE. Inbound. And we've got another foul call. Scott with the push for SPIRE. And they'll set it up man-to-man by Central Point. And another three. It has been the three-point shooting from SPIRE, though they're much smaller. They've been able to get the three ball going early. As Central Point's had some trouble dealing with this 2-3 zone. As Ray Daniel re-enters the basketball game for Central Point. Stavosky has been tough to deal with. There he is again. Layup and good by Stavosky. He's been able to get everything he wants on the floor today. Has Stavosky. Taj Stavosky's had a big day. 3 3-point field goals. A couple of 2-point buckets all in the first quarter. Been able to control the tempo of the game and deal with the pressure. And we've got another turnover. Marcus Johnson drives to the hole and is fouled. Marcus Johnson at the line. That's his first one. No good. 24-15 is our score. There it is, a 3-point field goal by Central Point. Can't get that one to go. And it will be SPIRE basket. Looks like it's tipped. No, they're reversing the call. It's going to stay here and be Central Point basketball. Perry Robinson fouled again. Robinson has been able to live at the free throw line so far. This is his third trip to the line. A miss by Robinson, and SPIRE will push. Wanted to get the lob there to Chan, but didn't get it. Good pass there to Robinson. Rejected by Chan. Eight seconds left. Pass inside to Robinson. Kick out to Daniel. Daniel looks, good ball movement, 3-point field goal. And that's how the quarter's gonna end. 25-16, SPIRE Institute over Central Point. That's the end of our first quarter, and we'll be right back.
We are back with our second quarter action. Up and down contest. Scott gets the first one to go. And Scott gets the second one. The track meet, as far as pace is concerned, guys have really been able to get up and down. Wide open three. Banks it in. I wonder if he called glass. I'm going to assume that he did. Central Point gets the turnover there off the pressure. We'll try another three. Can't get that one to go. Good follow on the offensive rebound, but can't get it to go, and it will be SPIRE basketball. Incredible pace of this basketball game. Teams really got up and down, shown a lot of athleticism, a lot of length. 27-18 is our score. SPIRE Institute ahead of Central Point Post-Grad. First half of action. And there has been the most dangerous man in the building today, Taj Stavosky. He's been able to do it from the outside, been able to penetrate, get to the rim, and find guys open. As Scott takes a three. Can't get it. Offensive rebound is SPIRE. And back out to Stavosky. There he goes. But he picks up a charge there. Great job by Ray Daniels stepping in and taking the charge. And Central Point will try to come down and find some offense for themselves. 2-3 zone. SPIRE has stuck with it. Central Point has had some issues with it. They've tried to get high-low action on it and could not. Three-point field goal. And there we go. They got a three. Does Central Point. And that three is by Cole DePula. Stavosky takes another jump shot, was bothered on that one, double clutched it, and still made it. Taj Stavosky on pace for 30. Three-point field goal, no good. SPIRE will push. Try to rush that ball screen, and no, Stavosky tries to fit it into too tight a window, but Scott ends up with it. And there's a foul. That foul will be on number 45. It's Aaron Lewis. And we'll have a substitution. Out goes Perry Robinson, and in comes Kobe Gibbs. Stavosky again. Taj Stavosky is putting on a clinic. Daniels for three, no good. (31-21). SPIRE will inbound and take it the length of the floor. Central Point still showing pressure. And a dipsy-do layup, but gets it to go. And SPIRE has it rocking on all cylinders right now. Chan has been successful challenging everything at the rim, making it very tough. Stavaski finally misses one. Lets us know that he is human. Not a basketball cyborg sent from outer space to get buckets and assists. Stavaski has been very hot early. At the line for Central Point, we have number 5, Julian Samuels. Samuels able to get the first one to go. And there's the second one to go. You got to wonder if this constant pressure, though, from Central Point will eventually wear on SPIRE Institute, as SPIRE only has 7 players in uniform, but that's another 3 from Shaman Scott, who's also had a very, very good game. Scott knocks down the 3, and they're back in the 2-3 zone. Central Point will try to work it around a little bit and doesn't see what they want, and they'll throw it away. And Chan comes up with it, gets it to Stavaski. Stavaski thinks about the 3, doesn't take it, works the pick and roll, and they'll clear out. Three on the way, no good. Gibbs with the rebound now. Gibbs on the drive. Not sure where he's going with that pass, but he'll get away with it because there's a travel by SPIRE Institute. It'll be Central Point basketball. Gibbs tapping the shirt, saying my bad. From a coach's standpoint, players, if you do that, we know. We know it was your bad. If you don't react to it, we might not react to it. Central Point inbounds. Great high-low opportunity there. But Kobe Gibbs could not get the two-hand dunk to go. It's been that type of day so far for SPIRE, and it's been that type of day for Taj Stavaski as he continues to light it up. 4th three-pointer of the day. He's been a walking bucket. 39-23, SPIRE Institute. 3:35 left. SPIRE over Central Point Postgrad. I think we've seen this with some teams that are traveling. They just come out and start the game a little bit flat. But Central Point, you can see, still has a lot left in the tank. 23 minutes of basketball remain. It's an eternity of basketball left. Coach Trainer getting after his group, as he should there, but if I'm him, I'm telling my guys, how long will the 3-ball fall? Can they make them like this for an entire basketball game? You got to wonder. The hot shooting of SPIRE Institute has given them this lead. But will the pressure defense from Central Point eventually allow Central Point to take control of the basketball game? So far, SPIRE's been able to deal with it well. They've been able to space the floor, find an open guy, and knock down those 3-point shots. Central Point tries to get something going with that SPIRE zone. Couldn't get the high-low opportunity there. And SPIRE is just flying to the basketball within that zone. Central Point cannot get it going, but they get the offensive rebound. They'll try it again. Wide open three. No good. Stavosky ends up with it, and he'll push for SPIRE. And we'll have a foul call on Tyree Evans. That's a foul on Tyree Evans for Central Point. Ty Stavosky gets the first one to go. This young man has had a heck of a night. You're talking about a point guard that right now is doing everything. Gets the second one to go. Shooting it well, defending well. Getting his teammates involved, breaking down the defense, getting to the middle of the floor, and knocking down three-point shots. Not sure you can ask the young man to do anything else for his team. As they find themselves a deep three by Stavosky. And he's fouled. 41-23, SPIRE Institute. Over Central Point. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to play. Gets the first one to go. Misses a free throw. Every now and then, Taj will miss a shot and still let us know that he's human. I appreciate that. Gets the second one, 2 out of 3 on the free throws. Zone just giving all kinds of problems. Zone giving all kinds of problems to Central Point. They haven't been able to crack that code of that 2-3 zone. A very active zone, challenges out top. Haven't been able to either overload it or really get those hollow opportunities that they wanted. And there is Watson with the layup for Central Point. Ends the scoring drought, does Watson for Central Point. Amazing move. This kid is magic with the ball in his hands. Stavosky goes back to the line, and he'll shoot 2. Our score, 44-25. It has been all SPIRE, and it has been all Stavosky. This kid has been a lot to deal with. Back in that 2-3 zone as Ray Daniel has entered in the game. Looks like some mix-up there between the Central Point bigs. Not understanding who is at the top versus who's short corner. They're still having problems figuring out that 2-3 zone. Out of bounds, and it will be Spire basketball. One minute remaining. Looks like a clock issue. They'll ask to run it off a little bit. Spire will work it around. Good ball screen action there. Shamon Scott ends up with it, and Scott's had a good day. Doesn't get a shot. They'll end it up with Stavosky with it again as he'll work. A dime out to the wing. No good, but they'll get an offensive rebound. We'll get Johnson to the line. Johnson, a 6'7" forward. Good touch there by Johnson. Big kid with great feet, good hands, runs the floor well. Has been very effective for Spire. Been able to play good defense without fouling, which is hugely important. Spire sticks with the 2-3 zone. Daniels into Robinson. Robinson gets it to go. And that's how the first half will come to an end. 46-28. Spire Institute all over Central Point Postgrad in the first half of this basketball game. And we'll be right back after our break. chill, son. Chill. Chill.
Hey, both of them, man. But
This
you know
my
what?
thing, though.
But you know what? They play just like he used to play.
I'm going to deny him the ball.
You have to.
And you're gonna have to. Somebody else gonna have to do me like this.
94 feet, bro.
Yes.
94
You're not
feet.
gonna catch it.
You have to.
I'm gonna
If
put
you
two
don't,
niggas on you on the
if he get past this half court, he's about to start. Look, let me put on that chef hat, and I'm about to start cooking. Yeah, bro. You got to disrupt him from the rip. If you don't, but the thing I love about him, he runs the offense excellent, bro.
Hey, what this reminds me of though is the same issues they're having with their zone, issues that we have with our zone, and we run the same shit.
But I want you to look at one thing. Come here.
You gotta change that shit, bro.
Come here. Look at their posture all on the bench. They respect him.
Right, but he gotta change that, bro.
He won't.
No. I ain't talking about the posture. I'm talking about.
No, I know what you're talking about, but I'm saying you're talking about he needs to make a change. He needs to make a philosophy change.
That
Is what
zone
you're
offense
saying.
is
Yeah,
not
they gonna eat that alive.
when because I noticed with us when we was doing that shit last year,
Yeah.
that spacing, and if you know how to hoop, then you can make it work.
Man, let me get them two.
That motherfucker out there.
Yeah, man, coach gonna do his job, but coach know what time it is, man. Coach know this motherfucker open.
Cooking, dog.
Bro, he seeing this shit, man.
Hey, dog, you gotta double that man, dog. You gotta take the ball out of his hands, bro.
Have to, bro.
I'm trapping every screen. Like I'm denying on the inbound. Like
Gotta get it out of his hands.
yeah, somebody else gonna have to beat me, dog. I'm not about to let that man do that to me all day. I'm not letting that man do me like that all day, bro. Hey, coach look like multi-roll. That zone look like trigonometry. That 2-3 zone look like calculus, bro.
Right, they use abacus with that shit. Yeah, bro.
That 2-3 zone look like calculus, boy. Coach over like,
But they won't take the Tomaso. They got to make somebody else bring the ball up. You know what I'm saying? To make it start. I mean, because exactly. That's what I'm saying. All right.
And here we go, ready to kick off our second half of action. Good to have you guys back. I'm Andre Allen. Here on your SUV TV broadcast. This is the King Invitational. We are here on court 2 at Cass High School. King Invitational, hosted by TSF. We're watching SPIRE Institute, black uniforms, red numbers, white trim with the ball versus Central Point Post-Grad in a up and down basketball game. It's been run at a track meet pace, and it is SPIRE 46, Central Point 28. SPIRE has been led by Taj Stavosky, number 4. And Shaman Scott, number 11. Early substitution. In comes Perry Robinson. So far for SPIRE, it has just been too much Taj Stavosky. Now Central Point getting scrappy, getting on the floor, trying to get after it, which they're going to have to do. Try to put a lid on Stavosky, but Siobhan Scott ends up with the basketball, and he scores on a mid-range pull-up. And it's back into this 2-3 zone that has caused Central Point so many problems. Watson for 3, that doesn't go. Run out, there's Scott with the basketball. Scott lays it up, doesn't get it. No look pass to Robinson from Daniels, and Robinson gets it to go. And back comes SPIRE. It's been that type of basketball game. Scott with the rebound.
That's a bad call.
And Robinson gets the block, but they're going to call it a foul, and Scott will shoot 2. The pace has been like this all evening. If you blink, the ball will get outlet and run past you in this game. And SPIRE has been quick to push, and Central Point has done the same. Daniels looks, gets it into Robinson. Robinson with a great pass to a cutter, and Central Point on the board, another layup. Playing inspired basketball right now. Central Point fought through an early lull, had some trouble building some momentum, but it looks like now they've been able to kind of find a little bit of a groove early in the second half. Inbound to Johnson. Johnson makes his move. Out to Chan. Central Point on the floor. Now, Central Point, that's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to kind of muck up this game a little bit, be the more physical team, first team on the floor. Scott ends up with it. Scott, entry pass, tipped. Chan, back to Scott. Scott thinks about it. No. Hook pass to Chan and back out to Stavosky. As he has Daniels on him. Back to Scott. Scott for three. No good. Daniels corrals it. Wide open layup and can't get it to go. Probably should have dunked it. And there is a foul. Central Point trying to turn up the intensity, but that's tough, and you end up with some fouls there as Julian Samuels picks up the foul. And Stavosky will go to the line. I keep adding an N to your name, sir. Misses the free throw. I said it in the first half. Every now and then, Todd Stavosky will miss a shot just to let us know that he's human. Watson would have missed there. Stavosky looks at it. Floater. And another foul, and Stavosky will go back to the line. Stavosky gets the first one to go as Central Point will sub again. Timeout on the floor, 50-32. Six minutes and 40 seconds left. Had some trouble with our clock, so no shot clock on this game. That could be making it a little more tough for Central Point. As they can't pressure or hurry SPIRE into a rushed attempt. SPIRE has been able to successfully get the ball back to either Stavosky or Shaman Scott. And they've been making good decisions with the basketball. And for Central Point, it's been problematic. Even with the additional size, it's been problematic for them dealing with that 2-3 zone. They haven't been able to crack the code just yet. And now it looks like SPIRE is going to change up, and they're going to come out of the 2-3 zone into a 1-3-1. And give Central Point something else that they have to look at and deal with. They've got Chan at the top and Stavosky down at the bottom of that 1-3-1. Chan gets his hand on the basketball, a deflection, and then a steal. And SPIRE will walk it across. Stavosky calling for the clear out. He'll work on Daniels. Gets it to Chan. Chan on the inside with the left-hand finish. Small things with this SPIRE team. You get an assist, you point to the passer. They're doing a good job. You can see Chan doing an excellent job on the perimeter. Scott tries to bounce pass and to Johnson, and no good. Johnson says throw it up. I think that's just how it goes. If you throw it up and it's an errant pass, they say you should have bounced past. If you bounce pass and they kick it off their foot, they say you should have threw it up. Johnson gets it, step off, Fade away. No good. Central Point will push and got a couple of cutters. Ball tipped out of bounds. Don't get the corner three there. Daniels thought about it. Gets it out to Daniels. No. Daniels tries to split the defense and rolls around and he gets it. Ray Daniels gets on the board. (52-34) our score. 4 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Stavosky thinks about it. Now he's going to clear out and try to go to work. But throws it away. Central Point on the fast break, and they get another score. 36-52. Inbound to Johnson. Johnson will deal with the pressure. Throws a long pass. Gets it tipped, but gets it tipped to Scott. And we got a missed dunk. And Ray Daniels will push, and Ray Daniels throws the basketball away. Scott misses a layup. Almost a 30-second ESPN not top 10 for that last transition. A couple of turnovers, a couple of errant passes, but Ray Daniels finds himself at the line. Ray Daniels, an interesting prospect. 6'6" guard, has been active today. Gets the first one. 52-37. Spire ahead. Spire spent about half of this game in a 2-3 zone, and then about 2 minutes ago switched to a 1-3-1. Either way, they've been able to kind of stifle that Central Point offense. Central Point starting to kind of fight back. Could possibly get the game within 12 on this possession. Daniels doesn't want to take the three. They get it inside. Kobe Gibbs. Shot no good by Gibbs. Pressure by Central Point. Scott been able to deal with that pressure. They get a blocking foul on Gibbs. Scott and Stavosky have done a pretty masterful job dealing with the Central Point pressure. As we come to the tail end of the third quarter, last 3 minutes of the third quarter, where you think the pressure may run down, this SPIRE Institute team with only 7 players, they've been able to handle it well. Some turnovers, but not too many. And now we're back to the 2-3 zone that caused Central Point so many problems earlier in the day, and there's a turnover. And one. Shaman Scott continues to be a problem. We'll see if Scott is able to get the old-fashioned three-point play and stretch the lead out to 20 for SPIRE Institute. And he does. 20-point lead, 57-37. SPIRE leading Central Point. Daniels gets it in the middle. No good. Stavasky around the screen. They'll get a ball reversal. Goes back to Stavasky, who has been relatively quiet in the second half, considering he had such a huge first half. Central Point's got a player that's took a shot. Minute 45 remaining, 57-37 our score. SPIRE back to this 2-3 zone that's given Central Point a lot of problems. This time they get it into Ray Daniels, and he gets a score. Turn on the pressure, but SPIRE deals with it, and three-point field goal, and that one is good. Off the assist from Shaman Scott. 60-39 our score, 21-point lead, and another turnover by Central Point. SPIRE Institute returns the favor and turns it over as Stavasky tries to save it. There's another steal by SPIRE. And contact there. Stavasky still is able to finish. Todd Stavasky. 30 seconds left. Rebound there. SPIRE has been able to, great pass by Johnson there. Chan able to handle it. Too many steps. With 7 guys, SPIRE has been able to pretty much control the glass and also discipline enough in their defense to cause enough turnovers to lead to easy opportunities. And that's how we'll go into the fourth quarter. SPIRE up big, 62-39 over Central Point Post Grad, and we'll be right back after the break. as we get ready to start your fourth quarter action. It is Central Point there, working against the 2-3 zone. And another turnover. SPIRE Institute has been able to sit in the 2-3 zone and still been able to win the turnover battle. As Central Point hasn't been able to get it going against that zone defense. And one there. Foul goes against Perry Robinson on the inside as the two big guys go head to head. And number 14, Allen Udimadu, gets the better of Robinson on that possession. Old-fashioned three-point play gives us 64-39. More 2-3 zone. Inside to Robinson. Robinson steps through with the lay-in. He'll get a bucket, and SPIRE right back on the push. Taj Stefanski toying with the defender. Gets it to Scott. Scott kicks it short corner. Back out to Stefanski. Gets contact. And a 4-point opportunity for Stefanski. Taj Stefanski is eating his field. A huge night for Stefanski. He's been able to get anywhere he wanted to get on the floor. Find the open man. He has helped his team to this 69-41 lead as much as any player could. Ball goes down to Robinson. They swing it around. Nope.
Shout them out.
Getting the pronunciation for Taj's last name, and I believe it's Stavisky, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And shout out to his family in Sandusky, Ohio. My family is also from Sandusky, Ohio. A lot of pride in that community, and they should be proud of this young man. Looking like a high major player, Power 5 player tonight for sure. Kick out, 3 ball. Another assist for Stavisky, and a 3 ball for Sam Gonzalez. Rebound. There's the outlet, and we'll get a dunk. If we're not careful, this one is going to get way out of hand. Another turnover. Another run out. Gonzalez thought about the 3, then passed on it, then takes it, and that one's no good. Perry Robinson glides to the rim, and he gets a layup. And if you don't hustle back, SPIRE is going to run out, and they're going to get a layup. 76-48. Spire Institute up big. 6 minutes 28 left to play. We have a full timeout on the floor. Spire just too much. The pace we thought would eventually wear down Spire Institute, but it looks like the pace of the game is actually more so wearing on Central Point. The three-point shooting of Spire Institute has been too much to deal with. Central Point wanting to rely on the pressure's defense, a lot of zone press shown for Central Point. Not able to corral these Spire Institute guards. And a huge day. I'm going to attempt to make sure I pronounce the young man's name correctly because he's had a huge day. Taj Stavisky. The best I've seen all day long here at the King Invitation. Spire able to deal with the pressure again. Spire will work the ball around, and there's Johnson for three. And we've got a foul call. I think that will go. Foul call against number 1, Andre Shepard. Pick up the foul as Daniels kicks it out to Robinson. Back to Robinson on the inside, and Robinson will score. Robinson being able to score it or get to the line on a lot of his possessions. That one doesn't go. Robinson back on the attack. And there's an and one. And Perry Robinson finds his way back to the free throw line. He'll try to convert. Robinson will be shooting one. Ball tipped out of bounds. Spire able to deal with the pressure again. There's Scott gliding down the lane, and Scott will be fouled. Central Point coach Brad Trainer not happy with the Central Point defense there. Upset about guys not sliding over, being in the right spot. .58-55 is our score. Just under 5 minutes left to play. Daniels gets it. Good pass there by Daniels. No shot attempt. They get a three-point field goal. That's no good. And Spire will run. get a foul. Inside look to Chan there. That's a turnover. Ray Daniels will run it out. And a block at the rim by Chan, and we get a foul call. They call Chan with the contact. Looks like he got him with the body, did Chan. Julian Samuels can't get the first free throw to go. He'll have one more. Meet me at the rim, young fella. Easy foul call there. Just a flat out push in the back. Frustration foul by number 13, Carrington Campbell. Can't say that I blame him for being frustrated. Anybody trying to stay in front of this young man is having a long night. Gets them both. And Central Point just hasn't been able to figure out this 2-3 zone. Now SPIRE almost just toying with that Central Point defense. It remains SPIRE Institute basketball. They'll inbound underneath their own basket. 3:24 left to play. 80-56. Our score inside the Chan. No good. We'll get a run and a dunk by Daniels. No. We'll get a missed layup and a putback by Perry Robinson. We do get a dunk there. Good pass there to Robinson. Robinson able to do it again. Robinson got a little bit to say after that one, and we'll get a break in the action. 82-60. SPIRE still ahead of Central Point here at the King Invitational. My name is Mondre Allen here on the call for SUV TV. Be able to see some highlights and recaps of the game. The Love of the Game podcast tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. We'll talk scores and players of the game. Maybe show some plays. Tell you about the best that we've seen. Love of the Game podcast airs every Thursday night at 8 p.m. and Sunday nights at 6 p.m. A lot to talk about. A lot of great matchups in this King Invitational. We're here at Cass High School, north of Atlanta in White, Georgia. SPIRE had a run out there. Probably could have got a layup, but no, inbound, and Gonzalez will go to work. Finds an open man, and they will get a layup. Wide open three, no good. Gonzalez has it. Outlets to Scott. Scott avoids the contact and still gets the layup. And the lead is 26. Robinson takes the three. No good. Scott with the rebound. Outlet again. SPIRE will run. Too much, too big down there. They'll get another layup, and we'll see if we can get the old-fashioned three-point play. SPIRE has just been too much. They've gotten up and down the floor, won the majority of the 50-50 balls, been able to cause turnovers, working out of mainly the 2-3 zone. They went 1-3-1 for some time in the third, but spent the majority of the time in the 2-3 zone. And it's just been too tough to figure out for Central Point. Corner three, no good. Robinson working underneath, but couldn't come up with it. Three-pointer by Scott. That doesn't go. Young players watching, catch the ball with two hands. Regardless of where the pass comes to you, catch the ball with two hands, young fellas, if you're listening. Gonzalez to Johnson. Johnson will take a three. That's no good. Central Point running. They have Robinson on the wing. Don't get it to him, but they'll make a three. The SPIRE will inbound. We'll head into the last minute of the contest. Pass inside. We'll get another dunk. At this point, contact and a layup for Central Point. 53 seconds remaining. Central Point at the line, 91-65. And SPIRE Institute has taken Central Point to the woodshed, as the old saying goes. I think we could tell by the body language this one is about over. Get a three-point field goal, and I think that'll be it and take us to the final horn. We'll get another score. A dunk. And that's how it is. 95-71. That's how the game ends. SPIRE Institute over Central Point Postgrad. One more game coming up next. Our 8 p.m. game will be up next. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after our break.